Hey guys, as many of you know, I love Doctor Who and I love Character Options Doctor Who toys. Not as much as I used to though. I love, in particular, their replicas, their screwdrivers, their other various role-playing things such as the fob watch that they released back in 2007, wasn't it? Or 8. Anyway, I've kind of gone off figures mainly because majority of them don't stand. I think quite a lot of them are overpriced. They're repaints, reissues, and there's just so much of that going on. But what I do love and will keep on buying is the screwdrivers in particular. I haven't got a few that have come out recently. I still haven't got the War Doctors, the 5th Doctors, the 8th Doctors, and the new 3rd Doctor screwdriver. So we're talking about, what is that, £50 worth of screwdrivers already there. So there's War Doctor, new 3rd Doctor, 5th Doctor, 8th Doctor, oh, and that Day of the Doctor, 10th Doctor's one, just so I can kind of complete the set. So there's £60 screwdrivers there, and I really want to get them. But I have this problem, which I think a lot of other people have probably had as well. How do you display them? Alright, here we've got a 3rd Doctor screwdriver. Does it stand? No, it does not. What you could do is get like a desk or something and have them all neatly put out like this, and you could be faffing around with them for ages and ages trying to make them all look nice. But at the end of the day, you'll end up with something like this and it just looks kind of off. But there's a very, very easy fix that I've discovered recently, and I'm about to show you. If you like chocolates, then you must love the Ferrero Rochers, or Rochers, I prefer to call them Rochers. And they come in boxes similar to these, as you can see here. This is the lid here. And what I've done is, I've taken this card thing here and turned it the opposite way. So this section is just a simple white. Now then, if I was to get a bit of blue tack and use a bit of creativity, I could use one of these boxes to come up with a very, very nice looking display for my sonic screwdrivers. And then I could put the back section back on, as I'd have to use the back as like a kind of lid. And I think it just looks awesome. Fair enough, it has a bit of stuff there about out of date, when it goes out of date, stuff like that. But what's nothing a bit of a nail polish remover couldn't fix. And even if it doesn't come off, it's not that big of a deal. It's not overly noticeable. And as a whole, I just think it looks incredible. I mean, this is a pack of, I don't even know, maybe 20. I've got another one here. It's a bit longer, as you can see here. I've got 2 of these upstairs. People normally give me for Christmas, and I don't know, I was just messing around with one and I discovered this. You can see I've got my 3rd, 4th, CL 10th Doctors, Bond Company 10th Doctors, Character Options, Torch 1, Rivers, and the 11th. And it just looks really, really nice. I mean, obviously it's rattling around and what have you now, but what you could do is, oh god, they're all going to fall out. You could essentially get like some stickers or some paint and paint the inside of the tray to represent something Doctor Who-ish, and it would look awesome. If you can find any Ferrero Rochers near you, I'd suggest you buy them. They're not cheap though, they're like £15 a box, especially if they're on the big ones. They could be £10 or even £8 if you're lucky. But yeah, they are pretty pricey chocolates, so be prepared to pay a little bit extra than you'd probably be hoping for, but they are really nice chocolates. And as a whole, I think it's just an awesome way to set off your display. You can see I've included my One Company 10th Doctor's screwdriver here as well, although this I would just put on display on the little metallic display stand that it came with. Still looks so very awesome. So yeah, I hope this has been helpful to you. it's just a little thing I came up with, and it just shows what a bit of creativity can do. Say you were to blue tack it, I think you could come up with a really nice looking display. And if you're inspired to do something like what I've just shown you, it's just a rough idea. Tell me about it. Comment, say yeah, I've done it. Check out mine. I'd love to see what some of you come up with, because I think it's a brilliant idea. This is. I could have the new the new third Doctor's one with the 3 stripes instead of 4, so it's more accurate. Then I could have my 4th, the 5th, the 8th. Then I could finally get a War. Actually, I don't think a War Doctor screwdriver would fit in this one in particular. I'd use the other one, modify it a bit somehow. Oh dear Lord. It's alright, the one company screwdriver's fine. And yeah, I could make a really nice little setup with it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my my video I should say. It was just a rough idea, well, I don't really like comparing these two actually now that I look at them both in the video. It's kind of horrible. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. It's just a rough idea I had, and yeah, it looks like it's coming together quite nicely actually, especially if I get a few more screwdrivers. It will look really, really nice. And just to clarify, I wouldn't include this in the display. I was just using it as I don't have that many. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video, guys, and take care.